Hi there. Thank you so much for staying with us here on Prime Morning. It's time for us to get into News Flash here on a Friday morning. It's proudly brought to you by Franco Trading Enterprise, still phones, Papa Pathy, and we're still in the Ghana month. Siedua is here with me, and she's Magadia.
Well, thank you for saying that, because, today we've gone to the northern region. Yes, and, on this special, very special occasion, well, this is how the northern women dress up. And so I did say early on that I'm a northern queen this morning. Yeah. Don't I look beautiful, guys? Yes, I believe I do. So if you believe that I look beautiful as well, help us say a huge thank you to National Theatre for glumming us up beautifully this morning. And so thank you, National Theatre, for doing this, for putting this together for us. My name is Siedua Akomia. KMJ, the royal host, is here with me this morning. But you get the opportunity to join us since it's Friday. We want to see your beautiful faces this morning. All you have to do is to pick up the Zoom ID and password. If you can dress up traditionally or into maybe and as a can do it to fast.
Yep. And just you are able to do that,
and just join us, or if you're from the northern region and you can call in or you can join us on Zoom and teach us a few northern dialects. I would be super elated to learn something this morning. There's one of our Zoomers who actually taught me something, and then when he says it, I have to say nah. So I hope that he calls in this morning so that we do it together.
And that's why I said it. Yeah, asu na ngiri nah. You say I'm lying. Nasu. Then you say nah, you say nah. You don't understand the language. You can never understand it. Anyway. So, guys, we say welcome acquired by Cabo, Bonareve, Wezo, Namukele, Ile, Caribou, Sandazwa to Prime Morning here on Newsflash. And we're going to get into the very... Why are you laughing? This one, do you believe that I'm lying? Or... Jimmy, I say, I was your friend of Mazipa, and I pay newspapers no. Senior reports now, but now face you are Shagana Independence Day no, and the 68th Independence Day. Now I'm say His Excellency President, Republic of Ghana, the OD I'll say, and
your mum pingini.
Or say maybe one or seeing to me near Bois. Now unity and near Fe Ghana na ye na yes I to me I can't. You see Bissau and a piece sign out original fa obey me at the also the original finance as WhatsApp no and as Oko Facebook I used to me live on my obey me at the contributions now a go on my na every permanent besham mom bazun no so chop ba na ma masisi mo ye pa Monfa ding na munye Ghanaian. So dresses Ghanaian. I said, the newspaper
KMJ, back in kind front page of the newspapers, also were true more, but and yes, papa. Anyway, so what I would also say is that if whatever that you loved, whatever that was beautiful to you during the ceremony yesterday of Ghana's 68th independence celebration, you can join us on Zoom and let us know. I want to know exactly which part of the celebrations that you loved. KMJ did say earlier that some are saying it was too short, some are saying, complaining a little bit about the venue and everything, but how do you generally feel about it? Let us know. Join us. The Zoom ID and password is currently on your screen, so pick it up. Let us see your beautiful faces this morning. All right. So, okay, whilst we wait for our viewers to join us on Zoom, I want to start with the first newspaper, and I'll hand over to KMJ to continue. So let's take Daily Analyst. Daily Analyst will be our first newspaper for this morning. On the front page, we have court orders substituted service on Amewu. Okay, and that is the former MP for Hohoi. Moving on, we have GJA condemns interim injunction on Eseweni Community Radio, calls for immediate legal action. And then we have 68th Independence Day. Western Regional Minister said, we will fulfill social contract with Ghanaians. And then we have the banner headline being Reflect, Review, Reset. Mahama announces $10 billion big push plan to transform Ghana. And then Independence Day at Jubilee House, Ghana saves a whopping 19 million Ghana cedis. Ooh. And then the final story on the front page, we have it's time for lasting peace to prevail. Mahama appeals to Boko. Let's see if you have some stories in there. Let's see what we have. Okay. We also have U.S. destroying world order. Ukraine's ambassador to UK says, we saw that Zelensky, who is the president for Ukraine and the president of the United States of America, Donald Trump,
it was two against
trending massively. So it was Donald Trump and his vice president who were, I don't want to call it an attack, but the way it started, I just knew that there would be an issue because it started off with how he looked, his outfits, because they were not too happy with he coming to see the president of the United States, coming to talk about serious business, and you're looking too casual.
Yeah.
And then, you know, with the answer that he gave, I mean, it makes sense. His country is at war with Russia.
Didn't expect him coming in. You know,
you shouldn't expect him coming.
$25,000 suit.
Yeah, in an expensive suit or something.
You know,
because he's been at war for more than 2 years with Russia, and you know, and you expect him to come looking all suited up, like there's absolutely nothing wrong. This has been his outlook for a very long time.
Yeah.
So I really don't see the reason, but it's very obvious that United States of America does have an issue with Ukraine, and so it was just something that was very easy for them to point out. Like, look at the way you're even dressed.
According to them, they're trying to help him.
Yeah, they're trying to help him.
He doesn't think that he needs that help. So
I really wonder how he felt being attacked by two persons, the U.S. president and the vice president, and it looks like none of them is on your side. My goodness.
Yeah, it was
that video really trended on social media.
Says Vance will follow.
Yeah.
That's what that one.
Yeah. Okay. We also have Gender Ministry terminates contract of school feeding coordinators. I want to read a little bit into this. Now, the Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection, effective immediately, has cancelled all regional and zonal coordinators contracts under the Ghana School Feeding Program. No official explanation was made for the abrupt end. On March 4, 2025, Gender Minister Dr. Agnes Namo-Molate made the announcement and thanked the impacted coordinators for their service in a statement, and I read, "Please be informed that the contracts of all regional and zonal coordinators of the Ghana School Feeding Program are hereby terminated with immediate effect." Oh, my goodness. The impacted caterers have been directed to report to the Ghana School Feeding Program Secretariat in order to obtain their termination letters and finish their handover procedures. The Ghana School Feeding Program has been one of Ghana's most important social intervention policies, which offers free meals to kids in an effort to improve nutrition, attendance, and enrollment. It has meanwhile consistently encountered difficulties, such as unpaid caterer arrears, accusations of corruption, and funding delays. And so to curtail all of these issues, the Minister for Gender, Children and Social Protection has terminated all of them, their contract.
Yep. And there were no reasons given.
No absolute reasons given.
Yeah. But then the NDC believes that it's in the right direction because there's a lot of issues when it comes to the
school feeding.
And maybe in an attempt to restructure the entire, space, they decided that setting.
Let's start off by terminating the contracts of these. Yeah.
So let's see in the coming days.
Yeah.
Maybe there's going to be reapply and come again, and let's see if we can put you on again, all of that. I mean, that's one of the things a lot of people are expecting right now. In fact, all the mass termination of contracts and, appointments and all of that, a lot of people are hoping that there's going to be an opening that, okay, we terminated contract and appointment within this period, we made necessary arrangements, which gives us a certain comfort that if we employ you back again, we'll be able to maybe pay you back your monies or take care of whatever we are supposed to take care of. So reapply.
So then, since their contracts have been terminated, that's also some areas that need to be cleared, that need to be paid. They need to receive their monies, right?
Absolutely.
So then, what then happens to that?
So that would go into the negotiations and what your contract actually says. If your contract says that it's terminated, and you see, the thing is that they believe that most of the people didn't go through
because she didn't single out any. She didn't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Every one of them.
It is believed that most of the recruitments the previous government did in regards to this did not follow certain due processes.
Right.
And so it makes it difficult. For example, if you were employed in a certain way that did not give you any assurance of if your contract is terminated, what your benefits will be, definitely you're not getting anything.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. So then you think that there's a need to clear them first so that there will be proper restructuring.
Exactly.
So
when you're putting them on, you know that, okay, this person deserves this, that if there's maybe we can't work with you again in this situation, you know what you stand to benefit. And that's the reason they keep giving. That most of the appointments and recruitments that were done shortly before the previous government left were not followed in terms of due process.
Due processes.
So they want to do that so that it doesn't become a burden on the government.
Right.
And maybe they're also thinking that it will be a benefit to the people, because if your name is not in a certain record that ensures that you're paid at the end of the month because of the way your processes, happen in terms of your employment, obviously it's going to affect you. So the government also believes that it's even an advantage to those who were employed in that, space within that period, which were not, due process.
Okay.
So let's see how in the coming days they go about this. If they're able to come back and say, oh, we have finished with what we're doing.
Yeah.
Now we want you to reapply again, so we'll put you on again and all. Because they keep saying that. Okay. So let's hope that happens.
Well, fingers crossed on that. Let's take another story from the Daily Analyst, and that is on the page 6. And it says, the MP for New Jobbing South has spoken about something very interesting, and that's why I want to read this. It says, Ghanaians are not patronizing locally assembled vehicles.
Yeah, Apostle Safo Kantanka has made a few. I don't know how many of them people have bought, but I can see few of them in town. But the way you want it to be seen in terms of, patronage is not the way we are looking at. I was thinking that maybe government officials, would have the Apostle Safo Kantanka cars, even then use it so that it encourages others to also, but I can count the number that you can see in town when you're driving and all of that, so I don't know.
It's very sad.
But would you drive a made in Ghana car?
Certain implementations that were made to create more job opportunities.
Would you drive a made in Ghana car?
Not made in Ghana, per se, assembled here in Ghana, but...
Even if assembled here, would you drive it?
Yes, I believe I would.
You didn't have to add to it.
I believe I would. No, because I have a peculiar taste of cars.
It's your taste.
You know that I can't drive any other brand.
Yes, but it's your taste. It's what you want.
It's what I want.
That was assembled here in Ghana.
Oh, okay, that one. I think it wouldn't be bad for me to try. I could try. So that's I could try. I could test drive it. If I, like it and love it, I think I would advocate for it a little bit more. Just stop trying to put me on the spot. I will not fall for this.
Would you drive a Benz that is assembled not here in Ghana, straight from the manufacturers?
Oh, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, of course, because, for that, it's trusted. They've been doing it for years, for a very long time. And, I've driven quite a number of Benz, by God's grace, thanks to my late father, this EOP Kwame Nkrumah.
I like your honesty, though.
Yeah.
The fact that you choose made in Ghana,
I have to be very honest.
You choose a made in Abrochika over ready.
I have to be very honest, KMJ. I have to be very honest. But I think that when Ghanaians, they feel and know that it can be trusted, the quality is there, the efficiency is there, the longevity of it is also there. I don't think that we're going to be having issues like this. you know. Anyway, so we are still entreating all of you to join us on Zoom. The Zoom ID and password is currently on your screens. But please, here's the thing. We did say this. In fact, every single Friday we do say this, even before it was Ghana Month, that we don't want anybody coming on shirtless. If you are shirtless and you join us on Zoom, we will not pick you. You won't come on TV. We want you appropriately dressed. So put on a shirt. Since it's Ghana Month, if you can wear something African print, we'll be super elated. If you can, join us on Zoom. We'll be very, very excited seeing you dressed up all Ghana on Zoom this morning. But if you do not have anything kente that you can put on, just put on a shirt and look appropriate for TV, because guess what? Your entire family could possibly be watching you from other parts of the country. Joy Prime, we are not local. We are an international brand, so you do not know where exactly your face could be popping up. Okay? So please look super good before you join us on Zoom. Thank you very much.
And if you want to dress like me and you don't have food, come, mine is big enough to share with 2 people.
So, I'm beginning, you know, every time I say this, I've given up for you.
It's so heavy. This one, they brought it from the King's Palace Street.
I tell you. But it looks super good on you.
I love it.
It looks really good, really good.
And people, see, people don't like me like that, and it's not fair.
They don't like you like how?
Somebody sent me this and it says, so KMJ just throw his hands and legs and thinks he's dancing. I can't laugh white. Happy Ghana man, don't test me. Don't send me a message if you can't appreciate the fact that I danced Bambaya. Are you serious?
KMJ,
are you playing?
No, have you seen yourself dancing?
Yeah, she's even recorded the video and sent to me. That's the problem. And I can't open the video because I don't want to see myself.
You know you messed up.
No, you can't do this to me. It's unfair. Please.
Whoever it is, thank you very much for doing that to KMJ. Thank you, because sometimes we say so much, he thinks we are lying, or we think we are joking, or we don't want,
we don't want
anything better for him. So I'm glad that somebody else has told him, you're a terrible dancer, KMJ.
For the first time you saw somebody dance Bambaya, you've never seen anybody dance Bambaya before. For the first time you saw that, you can't appreciate that.
That dance is called Bambaya.
Yes,
I want to ask somebody from National Theatre to please help us.
Oh, yeah, but
KMJ.
You can't play with you again.
And opportunity by this time.
Be coming down. Be coming down.
Hey.
Be coming down. National Theatre, they will support me.
Please help me. Takai KMJ boy. Sao boy. Takai.
No, that one I be need to take with you. It be king need to take with you. Why is it Takai?
That's the Takai dance, KMJ.
No, National Theatre, they have forgotten.
Let's move on.
Daily
and that's it for the Daily Analyst. Please do not join us on Zoom shirtless. Please, we are pleading with you. Do not join us on Zoom shirtless. Put on something appropriate so we can pick you and let's have a smooth conversation. We are talking about yesterday, Ghana celebrated its 68th independence. What do you make of the celebration? What did you go away with? How excited were you? And also, do you think that after 68 years, Ghana has indeed chalked independence? Let us know.
Great stuff. Daily Graphic, it says 68th independence anniversary, President unveils vision for self-reliance. And it has the President, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, lighting the perpetual flame to mark the Independence Day celebration yesterday at the Jubilee House. And away from that, public loud cost cutting on Independence Day. And we've saved 95% of that 20 million that would have been used for that ceremony. Now, 8 SMEs selected for GEF $7 million grant to boost plastic recycling. And CBG hands over 26 boreholes to underserved communities. And so that's at the back page. Now, inside page, we've got a couple of stories. Maybe we want to run through some of them quick. Nigerian senator suspended after making sexual harassment claims. And Natasha hasn't had it easy at all. And this one over here says, no, editorial says, let's place premium on reset agenda. And there's also some feature over there. It says, national things we enjoy. You can read about it as well. U.S. exits $9.3 billion climate deal with developing nations. And they keep exiting a lot of things, including the aid they've been bringing to Ghana and other countries. Now, U.S. destroying world order. Ukraine ambassador says so. And you can imagine, defending your boss is something that you would not want to play with it. So, yeah. So, yeah. History comeback, February 24th. Ectel is also another one of opinion that you can read about. And somebody has put something together in the sense, what is Ghana? That's a big question mark over there. Prince Abbey has written on that. You can also read on it when he gets the daily graphic for today. And Minority Caucus faces long opposition spell. Deputy Majority Leader says so. And hearing notice served to former Hohoi MP. That's also over here. And Honorable Peter Amewu has been captured over there as well. GES to validate appointment of sacked staff. A holiday for schools today. So today is actually holiday for students. You're not supposed to go to school. Yesterday it was announced by the Public Affairs Directorate of the GES as part of celebrating the Independence Day. It is holiday for children today. So I can imagine what some of you are snoring. Your parents are waking you up. They don't know whether they have given you holiday or not, and they are waking you up and you're telling them, Mama, don't you know? Did you not hear it? Allow us to snore small. So continue sleeping. President Mahama confessed with Ivorian counterpart in Abidjan and dealing with liquid fuel cost. Energy Minister proposes gas to power solution. And remove all illegal signages, clotte assembly to advertisers. And Yoko UK crime agency launched campaign against romance fraud. That's also another issue that the Daily Graphic is reporting on. This Yoko and UK people there. Anyway, tax exemptions drain public office, cost of 3.9% of GDP, and it's got the finance minister captured over there. Embrace AI or become absolute. Quality assurance aspect to African tertiary institutions. Anyway, so yeah, some of the stories in the pages of the graphic this morning.
Yeah, okay, so we actually have our first Zuma on.
Is it?
I want us to quickly pick our first Zuma, then we continue with the newspapers. You didn't put Zoom ID, so we don't know how to identify you. But if you are joining us on Zoom and you do not have the Zoom ID on, please put there something that will be very easy for us to say, to mention. We don't want no iPhones or Samsung, da-da-da-da-da. We don't want a nameless sort of ID, so please put in your Zoom ID so we can say your name, and then you would know that it is you that we are trying to call for you to start talking or unmute. So who do we have on joining us this morning? Hi.
Yeah. Hello, KMG. Good morning. Good morning, madam. Happy Independence Day. I don't know why my name is not appearing. This is Lambert Kevin, one Zamoa Shukovi Yaounde, Cameroon.
Aha, yes.
Oh, I think we've had you on the show before, I guess.
Yes. I think this is the second time you're joining us on Zoom.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't know why the ID. Yes.
Yeah. All right. Good morning to you. Talk to us.
I want to say it's always very interesting, you guys on TV. Yes. Let me tell you that I was so impressed. Like I always say, KMG. KMG, maybe you are just joking. You don't know. Ghana, we consider Ghana here in Cameroon as the USA of Africa. For those who know.
Is it?
And that is a fact, because what Ghana is up to cannot be compared to any other country in Africa, if I may say so. I am not exaggerating.
Oh my
you guys are doing just the best. I like it.
Wow.
Let me go straight and tell you that it's a good Friday. It's a good Friday here. And I was so impressed with what happened to Ghana yesterday, and the Independence Day continues, the celebration continues. But I really took my heart to the three people who lost their lives at Odumasi. You know, I'm following Ghana strictly. Odumasi during the fire incident, and I really plead that the families should take heart.
Yeah.
And it was a nice day because the president, His Excellency, the God-given son of the soil to come and rescue Ghana from chaos is on. And that is why he did not only come to Tidal, following the Tidal way. This is my financial. How can we compare His Excellency to any other president in Africa? Is that not a good president? I think Ghanaians should clap hands, and Ghanaians, this is the time for you to support your president. That's just what I wanted to say. Nice weekend.
Oh, Lambert, the internet is not helping us at all.
I'm waiting for you in Yaoundé, Cameroon.
Don't worry.
I'm waiting for you.
I'll be coming. I'm coming with this.
No, but I want to say thank you to him for looking, you know, quite traditional. I think I like the outfit that he's wearing. So thank you so much. He's not in Ghana. He's Cameroonian, and he is in Cameroon. But look at how he dressed up just to join us.
He loves Ghana more than we do.
He loves Ghana. He adores Ghana more than, my goodness, like it's amazing. It's mind-blowing.
Relocate. Come here.
And for them to see Ghana as the USA of Africa?
I am thinking.
That is laudable. Then it means that Ghana...
Give me Ghana any day.
We might be doing something great, something amazing. Yeah, although so yesterday I saw a video on social media where somebody said that if you would notice, a lot of the people who are celebrating Ghana, say happy 68th independence Ghana, they are just posting videos about Ghana on their socials, their Instagram. Some are even dancing to a Zonto and all those things. If you will notice, it is Ghanaians living abroad. A majority of them is Ghanaians living abroad.
They are happy.
They are more excited about Ghana's independence than we who are living in Ghana are. So the lady was like, please, if you're not living here with us, don't stop the celebration.
They don't know.
You don't know what is going on. You don't know what is going on. But
I think we've gone through phases of life, and I believe that at any point in time, certain people will feel some type of way about how things have been done over the period and how things have been done now, which is always the present. And so you'd want to use that as, you know, a yardstick in looking out to the future. And so if the President Mohammed's government took over and we're doing certain things on forward, I'm sure many of the people who were celebrating would have made certain comments about it and made it look like, okay, it's not even good after all, like the way we think that we're seeing it. But there are certain things that have been done, and let's not take this away from the president. There are certain things that have been done in the last 45, 50 days or so that if you're a Ghanaian or if you don't even live here and you're Ghanaian living abroad, you'd want to sit back and say, there's been certain hope, right? And so based on that, you want to be excited that the future looks good. And so you wouldn't blame them for loving it more than we are loving it. And I tell you, most of the people, even who he lived here in Ghana and celebrated the Independence Day, were doing so because they felt that there's a certain new breath of air that people are enjoying in terms of where we want to take this country to. Because seriously, if the president took over and said, okay, let's spend 50 million to do the independence celebration. Oh, let's take it around everywhere. Let's do that. People raise questions.
Yeah, I actually saw another video. It was a podcast where two ladies who obviously, when you could tell from their accent that they live in the UK, and their first time experience in Ghana, their first time experience in Nigeria, they did that comparison, and then what they were saying about Ghana, it was super.
But if you make that, you choose Ghana over Nigeria.
Yeah, they were like, no, it's not even about entering Ghana to see and feel Ghana, but the moment you get down from the airport, from the plane, and you enter the airport, they were surprised that even outside of it, you could feel some, like AC being on, but it's not like that in Nigeria and all of that. And it seems that Ghanaians living here, one way or the other, have, to some extent, a little bit of a problem with appreciating what we have, identifying what we have, and being thankful and grateful for what we have.
Because maybe we think we deserve better
exactly
than we've been given.
Yeah.
And there's no doubt about it, right? You have everything. You've got resources that can actually make you richer, and you're not seeing it.
So how come are we not harnessing it
Exactly the
appropriately?
point. Look at the amount of monies that go into certain places that are very questionable. And then you wake up the next day and you're struggling to find food to eat. Obviously. You don't need a soothsayer to tell you that people would likely feel the way they are feeling because of what is happening. So when you see certain changes happening gradually, you'd want to say that, okay, maybe this is where we all hope that we'll be heading towards, and the time is now. So it's time that we invite all those people to just come back home.
Yeah.
Spend some time with us.
Spend some more time with us.
And experience the new Ghana we all. And it's not about NPP, NDC, CPP, or whatever. If NDC fails, we've all failed. You understand? If the previous government had done certain things that would have made people believe in them and had supported them, things would have been different than we are in right now. And if those things were making us fail or prosper, it is the same NDC, NPP, ND, whatever.
That's true.
All of us in it.
That's true.
You understand? So imagine if they had done something unique that had made the country we're all going to be part of it. When it went the way it did, we're all in it. Whether NDC or NPP, everybody was suffering. Right now, if things go well, NDC person will enjoy. NPP person will see people. Whether you're from the north, you're from the south, wherever you're from.
Everybody will partake of the national cake.
So if you go and sit in a drama and you are praying that the government fails, when they fail, are you not part of it? If we're all suffering, won't you suffer?
Everybody would be affected.
It doesn't make sense anyway.
That's very true. That's very true. We are still waiting for you to join us on Zoom. The Zoom ID and password is currently on your screen. Please pick it up. We urge you to please please look appropriate, okay? I want you to look your very best. You saw Lovebirth from Yaoundé, Cameroon, looking very traditional, who joined us on Zoom. We are not saying necessarily that you have to look traditional, but we just want you to look appropriate for TV. Is that fine? All right, so let's do the next newspaper whilst we see two others joining us on Zoom. The Daily Banner. Ooh, okay. This seems to be new. The Daily Banner. On the front page, we have Mahama has appointed 100 ministers, deputy ministers, and this is from Abuja Napo. We also have Gold Board is a serious error in judgment. This is from Dr. Razak Kojo Opoku. And then we have Gambia turns to Jaspon Group for waste management solution. KJ. This is nice. Gambia turns to Jaspon Group for waste management solution. Nice. Moving on, we have mass sacking of government workers. Minority fights Mahama's injustice. And then, let's see what we have in the pages here. Trump issues last warning to Hamas as US confirms direct hostage talks. NZ fires envoy to UK who questioned Trump's grasp of history. And then we also have Agenda 111. 3 completed hospitals need $8 million each. If they are completed, why do they need $8 million each?
It's not about just completion.
Because it says 3 completed hospitals. Let me read a little bit of it.
Equipment. So you want to find out the completion, what does it involve?
Exactly. Because if the equipment are not in there, then it's not complete. So you don't use the word complete. Okay, so the Ministry of Health says the 3 Agenda 111 hospitals, the new Patriotic Party minority claims to be completed is 95% complete. The NPP had said that the Trede, Kokobi, and Ahanta hospitals were fully completed and operational. But the ministry, in a statement on Tuesday, March 4, clarified that the projects remain unfinished, noting that $8 million was required to complete each. According to the ministry, no medical equipment, has been installed in the hospitals, and some laboratory facilities are still under construction. Furthermore, these hospitals have not yet been handed over to the Ghana Health Service for operation highlighting the gap between the commissioning ceremony and the actual readiness of the facilities. Okay. All I can say is okay. Let's move on. Acting Kolebu CEO warns against theft of critical equipment. And then medical laboratory professionals call for investment in laboratory science. And let's see, at the back page, we have some sports. Black Stars coaching staff meet with sports minister. FIFA bans 3 countries from 2026 World Cup. And then Lakers James, first NBA player to score 50,000 combined points in regular season playoffs. Well, congratulations to him. All right, so that's it for the Daily Banner. But before KMJ gives us the next newspaper, please, a number of you have joined us on Zoom, but your video is not on. We want to see your faces. That is the reason for you joining on Zoom, is because we want you to see our faces. Whilst you're enjoying our faces, we want to enjoy your faces as well. So please turn on your videos. We don't want any dark, no, we don't want that. We want you to be in a well-lit space. We want you to dress appropriately, and then you should stay muted until we mention your Zoom ID. You unmute, and that we get the ball rolling. So please, if your video is not on, please do turn it on. Thank you. KMJ.
Let me go to Daily Guide. And Daily Guide on the front page, it says Nana Akufo storm Independence Day celebration. And it's got the former president seated over there and the current president as well, all captured on the front page of the Daily Guide. And Odumasi fire explosion kills 3. And also GES backtracks on non-payroll staff sacking. That's the front page of Daily Guide. Now, let's get into some more stories in the inside pages. So, Holy Child poised to provide excellent teacher education. Ring storm wreaks havoc at Amache Barry, 5 injured. Away from that, South Korean Air Force accidentally drops bombs on homes, injuring 15. And parliamentary incivility, an open letter to the speaker. That's also a story, let me just say, an opinion put together by Dr. Seth Kwame Ewuku. And France to consider protecting European allies with nuclear arsenal, and the U.S. AIDS funding cuts send HIV treatment off a cliff in South Africa. And that's some stories in the inside pages. And reverse sale of Foreign Affairs Ministry lands Mahama audits. And Mohammed Sona lacks policy direction, Swami MP says so. Now let's talk about the stories in the middle page. We've got over there Mohammed Sawa denies rumored affair with Abdullah Samoa others. And Mr. Easy loses mother. And that's singer Mr. Easy, who has announced the son lost his mother.
I wish that Ghanaians would learn to give some grace to the private lives of people who decide to be on TV, like you and I. When we decide to be on TV, be on your screens, entertain you, inform you, educate you, it doesn't mean that you sort of like disrespect us, in quotes, in a way that just because you see me close to a certain personality automatically means that there's something going on between the person and I. We need to stop this. We need to learn to give people their private space, their privacy. We need to respect that, because you have no idea. It's not everybody who deals with such information too well. Okay, you understand what I'm trying to say? Yeah. Some people do not take it easy. They are not able to contain it. That you know that you are not doing something, but then somebody sitting somewhere is able, because by God's grace, he or she is able to buy airtime or bundle, can just make up stories about you, and then there's the need for you to come back on air and explain yourself, deny it or accept it.
And in certain cases, you are even forced to accept it.
Yes.
Because they think that's what it is. And you have to say, yes, that's what it is. That's not what it is.
And it's bad. And sometimes when you talk about it, they'll go like, but we didn't ask the person to to be a social media person or to be a celebrity or to be an influencer, At the end of the day, these people are entertaining you. At the end of the day, they are informing you, they are educating you, so you can't...
You don't care.
Why act like you don't care? Me, I wish Mama so I wouldn't have responded to that in any way. Whether it is true or true. And so what?
Yes, she's kept denying.
You know, and so what? Now you're then does it put food on your table in any way? Do you understand? If it doesn't add any value to you, why do you have to join the voices that are disseminating such false things? I think that we need to learn to mind our businesses. It's time that we learn to mind our businesses and stop poking our noses where they don't belong.
It's crazy, but...
Stop poking your nose.
It is what
where
it is.
Where it doesn't belong. Stop it.
It is what it is.
Stop it. Instead of news, me, I'm not for those things, though. I'm not for those things. Such stories, you wouldn't even get me talking about it on trends. Because, I won't be moved to talk about it on trends because, like, that's their private matter. It's too much. Anyways, we are still talking about Ghana's 68th independence. And so what do you make of yesterday's celebration? You can share your thoughts with us on Zoom. But we don't want you coming on looking shirtless or not looking appropriate. Put on something nice, something cultural if you can. Or you can just put on a regular shirt, a regular top, and make sure you're in a well-lit space. Zoom ID and password is currently on your screens, okay? Right, KMJ.
Yeah, so, okay, a few stories over here. GTA launches 2025 Heritage Month, and University Education whenever holds intellectual property public lecture. Kwabwa drops new single, and on sports, some stories over here. Ghana Premier League back after month-long break. Cats urges clubs to apply FIFA training for growth. And LeBron James becomes first NBA player to reach 50K career points. And GFA encourages football community to wear Ghana in March.
Very, very true. KMJ, since we have Zuma on, Adole.
We got somebody on? Oh, that's a beautiful name.
Adole. Adole someone.
Cameroon sang a song with that name.
Oh.
Adole, come and show me that you love me.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Beautiful.
That's true, that's true.
Adole is a beautiful name. Yeah, that's a Ghana name, right?
Yeah, I think it's a Ghana name. So we have an Adole joining us on Zoom. Hi.
Adole.
Hi, good morning.
Hi. Oh. Adole is...
good morning.
How are you?
I'm Adole. I'm calling from Taiwan.
All right. Okay.
Taifa. I thought Adole was a female name.
Yeah, so what's the full name, please?
We're celebrating Ghana, so let's educate ourselves. Adole, as in, is it for male and female? Oh, I hope you can actually help educate us on this. Hello, can you hear us? Oh, no.
KMJ.
It's frozen.
By the way, your local name is Pepo. Is Adole back?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, beautiful. So Adole, KMJ was asking you a question, okay?
No, I wanted to find out if the Adole is for both
male and female.
And if it's the guy Adole that way.
It's a Mizumani.
Oh, okay. Nice. What does it mean?
Oh, dude, that's no idea. You know,
do you know what it means?
What your name means. I think his internet is not.
Oh, the network is being pretty rough this morning. We'll do our best. Adole, please try and position yourself properly because the network is quite unstable. So do that, and then you can join us back on Zoom so we can pick you and have a wonderful conversation with you. But I was asking you a question. Your local name is what, Pepo?
That's my surname.
That's your surname?
That's my father's name, and so...
So what's your local name?
I don't have a local name. I'm Kofi, and that's all I know.
Okay, so the Pepo is your... Because
so it's
a traditional...
That's exactly, yeah, if you want. But that's my surname.
Oh, so, okay.
And it means... the rock, a solid rock.
That's nice.
Yeah. People don't know the meaning of my saying. They think, some even think there's a gun. There's something is Papo.
Oh, no, it's not Papo. It's not, it's Pekpo.
It's Papo. That is KPO.
Yeah.
Yeah. And whole color, that's a rock. That's a solid rock.
That's beautiful. That's a very beautiful name.
Yeah.
That's nice. So, Solid Rock. That's the meaning of your name. Well, do you know the meaning of your local name?
A lot of people don't know the meaning of the name.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know. Mine.
But you know Akumia.
Yes, I know Akumia. I know Esiedua. I know Ajoa. I know
the meaning of
Yinka.
all of that?
Yeah. So actually, my full name is Ajoa. Yes, my full name is Ajoa Esiedua Yinka Akumia. That is the name that my father gave me. But for TV's sake, I use Esiedua Akumia. So
you don't have I
don't have an English name. No. My dad didn't give either of my siblings. Nobody.
You were fortunate. They gave me 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maxwell.
Justice.
And Justice.
Yeah. It's very questionable. So my dad gave birth to us when we were, he used to work with the quality control Cocoa Board. So, in fact, we were not born in the Volta region. My siblings, I think 2 of them were, but the rest of us were not born.
Oh, okay.
So we were born somewhere in the central region, Agona Bobikuma, where he was transferred because quality control Cocoa Board, you get a lot of transfers. So you went for a bit. So I've lived in Bronga for a bit.
Yeah.
I've lived in Obuasi a bit.
Oh, so that's how come.
Exactly. So we're born in Bobikuma in the central region, and knowing that the central people would want to do some English names and all of that, he decided to give us 2. My dad was selfish.
Anyway, speaking about local names, we have Fakeup joining us on Zoom. Hi, Fakeup. Fakeup, please unmute.
Can you hear me now?
Loud and clear, thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
You look good, you look nice.
You people too look good.
Thank you very
much. I like what Cam is doing this morning. He look like one the Gomba man in Tambari.
Now I'm gonna.
If I see the man, I'll snap the picture and send to you.
Proud one.
Oh, you are good this morning.
Thank you.
Happy Independence to you and the listeners. And I think that Independence Day is to remind us that as a citizen, we need to be patriotic, and then let's be fair in our dealings, so that at least we will be self-reliant in so many things. Because if you look at this independence we are having as a country, it's like we are free and we are not free because we are in an economic bondage. It still look like our economic independence is not fully realized because of certain steps that we are taking that is not in favor of us. So, but we will ask the leaders to try as much as they can to take us through certain processes so that at least we can gain our independence economically. So I like the way the president is acting these days, but it is early days here to praise them, but it's good. They had the Independence Day celebration at the Flagstaff House is good. But I also think that holding the Independence Day celebration outside Jubilee House is not all that bad. If you look at it, because the last time I experienced Independence Day celebration was in Tamale, and it was good. People were happy about it. So it simulated a lot of economic activities. That 20 million or 90 million that they are talking about is costing government. It's not actually the cost of the Independence Day celebration, but it will be used as a tool to stimulate economic growth within the areas where it's been held. So it is not out of place that we should celebrate Independence Day outside of Accra or even in Accra, but in a larger space involving the public. It is good that we do that to stimulate economic growth and to also let the citizen be part and feel it and say that, okay, this independence, let's see our president, let's see our military. Some of us, because we stayed in conflict zones from small, that we saw military. But there are people in this country that have never met military before, and they don't see how they behave. So it is always good that we interact.
Okay.
And I think that way forward, if the country has the opportunity and has the resources, they should start to organize some of this once a while so that we'll be part of it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Faker, for joining us this morning. And thank you for looking traditional this morning as well. If you can, do so and join us on Zoom. So my ID and password is currently on your screen. It's all about Ghana's 68th independence celebration yesterday at the Jubilee House. Join us and let us know how you feel about the celebration, how it was celebrated, where it was celebrated, and generally, if you believe that indeed Ghana has chalked its independence. After 68 years, do you think that Ghana has gotten somewhere? Share your thoughts with us on our Zoom right about now. Okay, we have another Zoomer on, but then it seems that the person didn't join with a Zoom ID. So let's see what we have.
Hello there. How are you? Oh. Anna himself has joined. I'm excited. Hello, how are you? Can you hear me? Unmute. Can you please unmute for us? Yeah, just hit your mute button and we can hear you. We still can't hear you. Figure it out and let us know, please. Would love to talk to you. All right, I like what he's wearing already.
Exactly, he looks good.
Yeah. Why am I not wearing that one? The white one is wearing. Why did they give me?
What you're wearing is nice.
Well, we had a celebration yesterday.
What you're wearing is
so
nice.
I should have worn white to signify. Right.
At this point, a producer should just come and carry me away from here because
should have given me one. National Theatre should have given me white, and I wear all white.
You look good.
Really?
You look good.
I jealous him.
And he's back. KMJ, he's back.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you very well.
Oh, I'm jealous of your outfit.
Thank you. I really very, very proud with your northern attire.
Awesome. Let's talk about.
This is Magda speaking from Upper West Region.
Nice.
Okay, so how do you greet me in your language this morning?
I've already given you a text message on the greeting. We say Ansuma.
Nasuma.
Ansuma.
Ansuma. Then I'll respond what?
Yeah, that is. Then you respond Ese.
Okay, Ansuma Ese.
Yes, but because you are two people, I will say yeah Ansuma.
Yeah, Ansuma. Then we'll respond
Ese.
Ese. Beautiful.
Yala Jayan.
Yamala.
Yala Jayan.
Yamala. No, I just don't know. What's the meaning of that, by the way?
My. Hello.
Yeah, I was asking what's the meaning of that, what you just said.
Good morning.
Oh,
and
okay.
You also respond good morning.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yes.
Good education. I like this. Love it. Anyway, we had Independence Day yesterday. What do you make of that? I know you're a proud Ghanaian.
I'm a very proud Ghanaian and a very proud Northerner.
Nice.
What I realized was that most parents were very, very excited for the president reducing the cost of Independence Day to the barest minimum. A parent didn't buy new uniform, new socks, new shoes, and all that. So most of them were happy. And in the other way, most of the children were also not very happy because this is a day they also go through to meet and interact.
Yeah.
But then I think in the nutshell, it was okay. I have sent you a text message.
On our WhatsApp line, right?
Hello?
Yeah, you sent a message on the WhatsApp line, right?
Yeah, your WhatsApp line.
Great.
I want you to read it very well for the public.
Absolutely.
That is days of the week in the garden.
Oh, that'll be good. Kindly, we'll do that. We'll do that. I think it's something that we'll definitely read for our viewers.
I said I'm very proud of you, KSM, and then a lady,
Asiedua Akumia.
I'm proud of your northern attack.
Oh, thank you so much.
Once in a while, you try to do this for us to also admire.
Awesome. We will do that. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. We appreciate you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so we say bye-bye and Asuma is a...
You say bye-bye and
Asuma.
good morning?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We have learned something this morning, all right, viewers? So we are still...
They should try to let us have the message. The message is sent. I think it will be a good education. So they should check on our WhatsApp for us and then we'll read it. We've got somebody else, so we'll move on.
Do we have another Zoomer on? Okay. All right, so...
The Voltarians, the Westerners, where are you people? Come, Cape Coast, Elmina. What's about Independence Day, no, the shadow. Yakan what's our banner day? Yanfiana of BBF against them. Into me, Adam. Mikata, where's my...
But I want to know what northern name would fit me. If you're not now, you're going to join us on Zoom. Think about a very perfect, beautiful northern name that will fit me for the day. So give me a northern name for the day. Since I'm dressed in a northern traditional outfit, and I believe that KMJ deserves a northern name as well. So, guys, I want you to think about something and join us on Zoom and let us know what northern name you would give to KMJ and myself.
That's true.
Yeah.
And for the first time, I feel very terrible for not being able to speak my local language.
Yeah, you should.
You see the way I spoke just impeccable Fanti, right?
Yes.
I was tempted to switch it to the Volta region, and I couldn't. and I feel very terrible deep within me. I'm like, are you serious right now? You hold a very strong away name.
Yeah.
Yet you can't even speak the language. I think for the first time in my life, I feel terrible.
Oh, don't worry. We have our next...
And my grandfather will not be happy about this. He's 111 years and still strong, and I'm not sure he'll be happy about this.
No, KMJ, we have to do something about this. Anyway, so we have Tatula on Zoom. Hi, good morning. Hello. Please unmute.
Good morning.
Hi, good morning. How are you?
I'm doing great. And you?
Oh, we are doing awesome. Are you also from up north?
Yes, from Upper West, Sasala West.
Oh, nice. Tatula. What does Tatula mean?
Oh, it's an Islamic name.
Okay. All right. All right. So thank you for joining. Let us know what you want to share with us this morning.
So I feel proud that we are now 68.
Oh, Tatula, we are not seeing your face. Tatula, I don't know what's happening with the network this morning. My goodness. Tatula, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, all right. Let's move on.
Yeah. I'm saying that we cannot say that we are... yes, I can hear you, please. Okay. I am not very pleased with the level of our development, but hearing from the Cameroonian, I feel satisfied that our country has seen some level of development. But if you compare us with our peers, for instance, Malaysia, you talk of South Korea, then you talk of other countries that we have gained independence in the same years with, you realize that we are lagging a lot because their development level is far in excess of us. You see that our unemployment rates are high, cost of living is high. Everything in this country seems to have deteriorated when you compare us with our actual age mates. And that is not a good thing, despite the fact that we may be seen as the USA of Africa. But if you look at it clearly, we should have been doing better. And then we can still do better. We must be proud that we have come since 8 years.
Right.
We have maintained democracy sustainably for a good number of years. We must be appreciate those level of development, but then we need to do better to be able to match the level of development our peers have achieved. And then we can only achieve that when we are able to curtail corruption. ensure that there is the spirit of morality in all of us. Because the problem in Ghana is that we complain about our laws, but I don't see that our laws is actually the issue.
Okay.
Our issue is morality. And so you cannot ask somebody to implement laws, and then the person will say that the law says this, the law says this, but you don't also look at your conscience. What does it tell you to do? So you just follow the law strictly, and then you do the wrong things, and you are proud of it because you feel that there is a lot of gain in it. And then we look into these issues, and then push our level of development to a certain level that can match our peers to ease the burden and the suffering of our people.
Okay, Cecilia. All right, thank you too.
Opinion.
Thank you for joining. Thank you for your contribution this morning. It's been very amazing. It's been super duper exciting as well. Yeah, great stuff. Great stuff. And so I don't know if you have another Zoomer on. Okay. Okay, it seems we have another Zoomer on. Yeah, we do have another person, so please.
Hello there. Good morning. Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, Shakra is back.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes, yeah, we can hear you.
Yes, the Asedua is saying she wants to get a name that will fit her dressing.
Okay, yes. What name would you give me? Oh.
We lost the person?
Oh, what just happened? What just happened? Please come back on and give me the name. I hope it's going to be a very beautiful name. That's what I'm hoping for. Okay, I'm done with my newspapers. Are you done with yours?
Oh, the last one is the Ghanaian Publisher, so let me just run through it real quick. Minority leader tells Parliament, stop Mohammed's lawless conduct now.
All right, Kay, I think he's back. Hi, good morning.
Hello. Good morning. I said I want to give you a name that will fit
okay. Yes, please. Yes.
The name is Bona.
Bona?
Bona, yes.
Okay, what does it mean?
It means the queen.
It means the queen.
The queen.
KSM is Na.
I'm Na?
Na, yes, you are Na.
Okay. So Na is king, right?
Yes.
Oh, so Bona and Na.
And Bona is the queen.
Oh,
so which northern?
You also want the Gari names? I can give you Barbary.
Barbary is fine. Barbary. I like Barbary. I don't like nice. It's simple.
It's Barbary.
I like that one. Now it's too simple. I want the one that when people are mentioning, they will fear.
The heavy one.
I like that. I like that one.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for coming back to give us these beautiful names. All right.
Yeah, so to end the show, I'm Barbary.
Ladies and gentlemen, we do still have some Zoomers on. Let's see who we have here. Hi, good morning.
Don't come and call me KMJ right now. You know my name now. You know my new name now.
KMJ, you know what? Just move on to the next paper because...
I say call me Barbary or just KMJ. Gina Pastrix, presidency naked, says 100 ministers are on payroll. And Eastern Region GJ fight closure of Esewani Radio and EBLF to campaign to champion mental health inclusivity. That's honorable now or former vice presidential candidate Napo. Yeah, Napo and the wife, they have come up with this NGO, and it's actually to champion mental health. And I'm excited about it. You know, it will keep him doing a lot. Yeah, keep him doing a lot for humanity as well. So they launched it, I think yesterday or a couple of days ago. And it's a good thing. I'm really excited about it. Yeah.
All right, okay, let's take our last Zoomer.
Okay.
David. Hi, David.
Hi, good morning.
Hi, good morning to you. Hope you're well.
Yes, I am.
Thank you.
Want to, first of all, I'm a Nigerian. I'm visiting Sierra Leone, and I've been watching your channel.
Oh, thank you so much.
I watch your station in Nigeria.
Right.
And so I decided to catch up this morning, and I had the opportunity to come on your show.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, David. What do you want to share with us?
I congratulate all my Ghanaian brothers and sisters.
Okay.
You have a great country. And I want the Ghanaians to learn from the mistakes that Nigeria made. The problem with Nigeria, as I said, I am a Nigerian, though, right? I traveled to Sierra Leone. I'm in my hotel room.
Okay.
Nigeria exalted materialism over family values.
Ooh.
And that was what caused Nigeria to be what it is today. And I want the Ghanaians to learn from this mistake.
Okay.
Just as you are well-dressed proudly in your attire.
Right.
Unfortunately, I was just sitting on the bed watching the TV, and I said, okay, let me jump on. So I'm not putting on my traditional wear.
That's fine. That's okay. It's well understood.
Be proud of your traditional values.
That's true.
Right? And that will make the country greater. Not great, greater, because Ghana is a great country.
Thank you.
I haven't been to Ghana, but I have several times had stopovers at the Accra airport when I'm going to other countries.
Oh.
The country is a great country. I watch your channel several times, and I see things about Ghana.
Okay.
You're doing well. But keep building family values, traditional values. That is what matters. A nation that is concerned about the next generation will move forward. A nation where the people are concerned only about their current pleasure and status, that nation will hit the bumps. And so Ghana is the envy of West Africa. The envy of West Africa. Please do not lose focus. I was watching the independence celebration.
Okay.
And I heard the president reduce the budget for the celebration.
Yeah.
I wish I could borrow your president for 4 years. I wish I could do that. That was very wise. That is a sign that someone cares about his people. All right, not like what we have in some other countries where in the midst of hunger, they are buying unnecessary SUVs and flying for no reason with 300-man entourage to go and have a business meeting. So keep up the good work. I really appreciate what your channel is doing and your show. May God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you, David.
And we're ready to borrow our president's. It's simple terms.
Can I have him now?
Yes, but do not give us Tinubu. just take him and add him to Tinubu. Anyway, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, David, for your time today. And continue watching Joy Prime. Thank you so much for watching us. Thank you.
Yeah. Make Tinubu de Nigeria way.
What is Asamba?
No. We don't want Baba.
It's been
me Baba de way.
It's been a wonderful news flash segment. And thank you to every single Zoomer who joined us. Thank you for your various contributions. Ghana is officially 68 years and has been talks on yesterday's celebration of the Jubilee House. And thank you to everyone. Those who called from outside Ghana, thank you so much. It's evident that indeed Joy Prime, we are not local. We are international. So thank you to every single person who joined us from outside of Ghana. And those of you who are watching from outside of Ghana, Thank you for watching. The show still continues. KMJ, we are not done.
Yeah.
We have trends, we have
National Dance
sports.
Ensemble, they're all here.
Yes.
We'll play more Bambaya and Takai. And we'll dance more and dance. There's a Lord's Supper coming up as well. Oh, you don't know about that?
You will see who will dress you up next week.
Eh?
National Theatre.
We are with them till.
And guys, if you can get yourself some hot coffee or some hot tea, get that by your side whilst you enjoy today's edition of Prime Morning.